Pepper says, are you ready to clean up this hot mess express? I know I am. Hello everyone and welcome back to A Hoarder's Heart. For today, oh yeah, we are clearing out and organizing this Christmas clutter chaos. I see the pattern. I recognize the subconscious pattern now, because if you look at this, it's a hot mess. And this is why each and every year I'm like trying to declutter and reorganize the remnants of Christmas past years. So we're catching it now, before Christmas. Now I want to give a very special shout out to Stephanie Vargas, 6890. Thank you so much for your super thanks donation. It means the world to me. It means you believe in my passion to humanize hoarding disorder and to help people all over the world clean and declutter their homes. So Stephanie Vargas, this video is dedicated to you. Now let's talk about the habits and behaviors of why this is occurring every year. The reason why this is occurring every year is because clearly we're in December and schedules are crazy right now, especially with me working, creating content videos because that's my passion, keeping up with my kids' schedule because swim and basketball season has started, and Christmas. December is such a whirlwind of a time, and my ADHD brain is like, though it's getting dopamine, it's struggling trying to keep up with everything. So it's going to do something and then drop it, and do something else and then drop it, and then start all the tasks but never complete it. So this is why this is all left over. All of Christmas is not out yet. I tried starting it earlier, but with the new job, I've been working like 12-hour days, if I'm going to be real. So that's why this video is just dedicated to preventing the Christmas clutter chaos. The first step that we have to do is finish decorating the rest of the Christmas stuff, right? There are bins that are kind of everywhere. This bin, actually, this bin is empty because we emptied it out from the last playroom video. But the empty bins, I've been trying to put back over here in the old yard sale section, but I can't get to it because there's Christmas bins in front of it. So it got dropped right there near the area. There's also random pieces that are ready to go outside. Now, I know that's hubby's territory, but we're a little behind, like I said, but that's okay. So there's some things I can take care of. Like I could take this outside, the doggy that's down here, I can put him in the garage so that I believe hubby's going to finish the outside decorations this weekend. So at least I can kind of get it out of this section in the garage, ready to go out. So if I'm going to be really honest, we're just going to wing it. We're just going to wing it and go with our feelings and go with our gut intuition, because every step forward that we're going to take today, hey, it's to clearing it out and making space and getting ready for Christmas. Now, this old Christmas tree we've had for like 15 years, and every year I kind of want to like spray paint it and like update it, but each year goes by and I just put it out. I mean, it's okay. It looks fine. Same with the Grinch here and this dog. This actually goes into Brandon's room because he does like to decorate for Christmas, and I just had it out for the videos. Now, if we're going to go over here, this mat right here, this Merry Christmas mat goes into the living room. I just got to move this stuff out of the way. There's also another mat in here that my mom kind of surprised me with, and I need to get that out as well. It can't be like sitting down in the bins. Now, we're going to be vacuuming and changing this out. But what's most important is that I want everyone to give themselves grace during December and the holidays, because schedules are already full and our emotional energy is already scattered in a dozen directions. So it's no wonder why we sometimes have bins that sit unfinished. And it's no wonder the extra decor gets shoved into a corner, and why January rolls around and we're left with a mess, and we swear we're going to take care of it in the new year and always be organized and never get messy. I mean, it feels like the same story every year, but it's okay.
I recognize that it's a habit and a pattern, that December is amazing, but it can also feel chaotic. And that's why we're taking the time now in December to organize so we can get ahead of the game and feel calmness. Now, this bin right here, we haven't put it out yet. There's no check mark. So we're going to take care of it right now. This has a lot of older pieces that go into the bay window, but it has a lot of pieces that were mine from like the 90s that I used to put in my room. And also one of my most cherished pieces, which is the old light up tree that was actually from the very late 70s. So I always love to put this into my bay window. Now, something else I want to talk about is we're pulling everything out with good intentions, right? We're decorating it, we're doing it. Maybe we're a little behind, but that's okay because we experience the holiday rush and the activities. And sometimes we get exhausted and burn out and honestly just done. And in that burnout, the leftover bins don't get touched or pieces will be taken out and then I put it down and totally forget about it. Like this goes into the bay window. And my ADHD brain will kind of like shove stuff away and create a I'll sort this later pile. And like in its own way, it's kind of become its own Christmas tradition because each and every year you see me go through the bins and try and organize them again. But I digress. The bay window is done. She looks beautiful at night. And when it's time to put it away in early January, everything will be together and put away in a labeled bin. Speaking of bins, let's get back in this basement. Now I'm going to pull my costumes bin because we have the Polar Express this weekend. So I need to pull out my jammies so that I can wear them. I don't want to go buy a new pair when we already have plenty of outfits to wear. And also, I need to really reorganize these bins because they're all over the place. It's scattered. There's no organization. Some bins, everything's already pulled out. So I just want to rearrange this section so that I can see it a lot better. So the first thing I want to do is move some stuff around. I can't really move because there's stuff on the floor, so I need to get it out of the way. Now, I'm going to make space for the bins that are already labeled and have already been pulled out. I need to see what all those bins look like. Plus, they're kind of shoved over here in the yard sale section, and I don't want them over there. I can't even get to that space anymore. So we're also going to get all of the empty bins, kind of condense them into each other because, again, it's all spread out. So it looks a lot messier than it actually is when all it is just condensing a bunch of bins that we emptied out into 2 rows going up and having their lids nearby so that everything is together. And there are some random pieces right here that are not Christmas, and I just need them not here. I just need to move them out of the way because I only want Christmas here. And guess what? There's still bags, random bags of miscellaneous Christmas stuff that need to be gone through. That's okay. We're going to put the 2 bags. We're going to have that stuff together for now. This bin we didn't go through yet this year, and it's like older Christmas stuff. But this kitchen bin, we already went through it when we redid the coffee bar and stuff like that. It's not checked off. So I want to make sure that we're identifying that that bin is done. Same with this one. This is the bay window one that we had just did earlier. So you know what? I'm actually going to put it in the Christmas cave because there is space in here to put it so that we're making more room over there. Now over here, I'm putting these bins over here. We did not go through them this year. They're labeled, but we didn't go through it this round. I'm also putting the costume bin up top here because I know we'll need them. And under here is the re-gifting bin, and I will be shopping my hoarded stash this week for Christmas gifts. Now, this bin is very miscellaneous, so I'll put it with the other open bags to go through. But I did see this mouse, and the boys did decide to let that go already, so I have to put that on the Facebook Towns Giving page right away. And this wreath was over here too on the floor. This wreath actually goes onto my Jeep. So We went outside to take care of it right now so I don't forget to put it on. And it was cold. So it was so cold out here. I will refix this and fix the bow and stuff, but I totally have to get inside to warm up. And we also ended our weekend with the Polar Express. And this is a full day experience because it is an hour and a half drive from us, but we really create such wonderful memories together, and it's a friends and family tradition for us. So I had to bring the video to an end here so that I could air it on time. And this is what we did. At least we cleared off this space. This was a mess. You couldn't even walk through here properly. Speaking of walking, you couldn't walk over here. There were bins in the way. Now we can get to the old yard sale section and access an old bin or a clear bin if we need one. And we're not done either. It's not going to be left like this. It was more of a happy ending as to I can see these bins right here. They're already out. Technically, they can go in the Christmas cave. These bins right here. This is what we have to go through because I don't want to leave these open-ended miscellaneous bins and not knowing what's in here. This is the elf stuff, regifting, perfect. That's exactly what we need. And then over here on the other side, we probably should take a peek at what's in these older bins just to see what we have. But overall, we accomplished it. We made it a lot easier for ourselves, decorating and organizing for Christmas. And most importantly, opening up a space in this basement. And my hope and my prayer is that this video motivated and encouraged you to clean, declutter, and let something go in your home today too.